The FET token has made a beeline for its past value scope of around 1 cent in WALC 2020. Indeed, even its beginning cost on WALC 3, 2019, is a lot higher than its ongoing exchanging worth of 8 cents as of December 20, 2022. It is difficult to pinpoint a solitary occurrence liable at this cost decline. Fetch.ai still can't seem to get away from the surge that found the crypto business in 2022. We saw a lofty bear run for the primary portion of the year. Regardless, the coin has balanced out and looks set for a bounce back. We have investigated numerous specialized examinations to direct you on whether to purchase, sell, or hold. Our gauge dives deep into the future, coming to 2030 and then some. All things considered, we should survey what's really going on with fetch.ai. FET outline. Fetch.ai appeared in the crypto business through an underlying trade offering. It arrived at this memorable milestone in 2019, notwithstanding being around for quite some time prior. The FET token started selling on Binance, the world's greatest crypto trade. Fetch.ai has arrived at every one of its achievements for 2022, the most famous being the mainnet overhaul. The engineer gateway turned out to be more vigorous, and a co-learn commercial center was sent off. To be sure, the crypto has sufficiently accomplished to warrant a cost increment. Notwithstanding its Goliath steps in 2022, FET has fallen significantly. It might have settled in the final part, however no bounce back exists. FET has dropped a quality of vulnerability over financial backers. FET value expectation 2023. FET's most huge flex will be to cross the 10 cents mark in 2023. While the group presently can't seem to carry out its guide for 2023, we can draw a few fascinating expectations from its 2022 accomplishments. The rollout of the engineer entryway and environment carries a few potential open doors to the organization. We anticipate that more crypto engineers should join the stream and make new applications. Subsequently, there will be a consistent interest for FET tokens. This consistent interest ought to safeguard the cost over time. Consequently, we anticipate that FET should exchange at 11 cents by January and keep up with this cost range all through the principal half of 2023. There is tough opposition in DApp and DEFI improvement. The interest for the FET tokens probably won't drive a cost flood. In the event that we experience a cost increment, it could cover at 15 cents before the year's over. It falls in the group to carry out stunning elements that will beat any bad market pattern. That, in itself, is an extreme call, taking into account the wild rivalry in the business. All things considered, FET has a strong balance in 2022 to start off 2023. The presentation of the Aggregate Learning Commercial Center is another variable influencing FET's 2023 cost. Delivering the decentralized information sharing convention will essentially affect onboarding new designers. With that settled, the organization will keep a consistent inventory of FET. 2023 will be a seriously intriguing year for the crypto business. We are anxious to perceive how cryptographic forms of money will adjust themselves after a rough 2022. In any case, FET looks set to endure anything that hardship comes. FET value expectation 2024. Expectations for 2024 are an overextend, yet conceivable. FET's cost remains basically unaltered contrasted with its worth on December 20, 2020. Indeed, there were significant bull runs among then, at that point, and presently, yet the coin got back to its cost section quite a while back. We can excuse that pattern as being because of the coin's initial days. 2024 may be a long time from 2022, however it will seem to be the beyond 2 years. We anticipate that FET should arrive at an exchanging worth of 31 cents. While that is a dull run from its record-breaking high of 94 cents on September 16, 2021, it demonstrates a bull pattern. That implies long-haul financial backers can put resources into the market. Notwithstanding, we can never be excessively certain of the occasions impacting the market in 2024. 2024 will bring a more adjusted acknowledgement of cryptographic money, including FET. This, joined with its in-house highlights, ought to fortify its portfolio and increment interest. By and by, not all offer this opinion. While we don't expect critical cost crashes in 2024, the cost increment won't be enough for enormous additions. Financial backers can support a few little benefits, yet all at once business as usual. Suppose the token countered its last significant cost burst in 2021. It will be significant for FET to exist without debates or outrages. We anticipate that the market should be less lenient of outrages in 2024. Thus, any coin entangled in one could get cleared off the market. The group at fetch.ai has a lot of work to do. Keeping FET above water won't come on a platter of gold, particularly with other decentralized engineer stages battling for piece of the pie. FET Value Forecast 2025. Specialized investigation uncovers no critical cost hops for FET. That being the situation, we can't preclude the effect of different elements. An occasion could set off a scramble for the coin in 2025. The estimate for 2025 is crude for FET. By the by, we will give our Alta strainer out the diverting components. That could move to 40 cents this year. Arriving at that will be an achievement. Thinking of it as we'll be at half of everything time high. Speculations could remain lower, as FET doesn't show guarantees for gigantic additions. All things considered, it will be a steady expansion to any portfolio. On the off chance that FET keeps its energy from 2024, it will begin 2025 on a strong balance. That will set it up for a steady year and a resulting cost increment. By 2025, FET ought to arrive at development. That implies the vast majority of the energy will be gone, and it will end up being a more standard choice. It ought to be the foundation of a few high-performing applications. Binds itself to a few decentralized applications is vital to enduring everything the year could come up with. It will end up being an unshakable choice for financial backers who need something stable yet with a slight potential for an increment. 40 cents looks plausible for the coin in 2025. In any case, we won't be shocked assuming the coin arrives at undeniably more than that. In this crypto industry, nothing is 100% certain. Long haul estimate 2030. Fetch.ai has given indications of turning into a standard stage for engineers, including AI. The organization will append itself to man's endurance as the last option turns out to be more famous. Then, at that point, there will be compelling reason need to stress over cost crashes. FET will turn into a steady digital money, sufficient as a reinforcement. Despite the fact that ventures will be not many, the individuals who need to watch out for their portfolio will go to them. We anticipate that the FET tokens should pass the $1 boundary and exchange at about $1.25. In any case, that sum will be a venturing stone for the coin before very long. FET could hit $1.66 in mid-2031 or before 2030 slips by. We don't anticipate that many brain-blowing increases should the organization. All things being equal, it will zero in on idealizing what it has previously finished. Financial backers will have not a care in the world on the off chance that they toss their weight behind digital money. FET value investigation. In view of information from the previous month, the general strength record for fetch.ai has floated at 52. While that shows an impartial position, other specialized pointers propose a purchasing season. FET hit 12 cents on December 10, 2022, preceding diminishing to 8 cents on December 20, 2022. In any case, markers show that it has held its bullish edge. The coin could hit one more bull run before the year closes. There is a high opportunities for FET to complete the year above $1. With 90% of the specialized pointers requesting a get, it merits investigating before the year runs out. Soon after, it went negative, hitting 27 cents on February 27, 2022. The coin made a couple of endeavors to remain on the bull pattern before at long last surrendering to the bear market on April 6, 2020. There were no significant bull runs in the digital money market until December 20, 2022. You'll see something uncommon about June. While the coin has not gone bullish since February, its exchanging esteem has remained generally stable since June. That takes a cost leap before 2022 practical. FET forecast end. The fetch.ai network brings decentralized AI to the crypto local area. It likewise adds an engineer gateway with every one of the elements expected to make distributed applications